Welcome back to my channel. Back in the garage today. So we got the Ford F-150 here. What I'm going to put on is a Raptor lookalike honeycomb grill. What a beauty that is. And also right here, I've got some headlights, LED headlights. And I also have some for the side of the Raptor grill here. We're going to do that another day, but I do have those and they'll be going in as well. So let's get started. I've got everything I need here. I have a 7mm, 8mm, and a 10mm socket that I need to do this job, and a couple other tools, so let's get started. First, the obvious, we need to open the hood. Gotta like the hydraulic head. I mean, gotta like the hydraulic cover. Lower bumper filler, 7mm. So we got the 7mm. We're gonna remove these two bolts. All right, so here we are. Guys, I was wondering what needed to come off, but if you have fender flares on your truck, these need to come off. So there's 4 push pins right here. So what you do, be sure, and I haven't seen it on YouTube, just figured it out, always start taking the fender flare from the end closest to your cab. Do not start on this end, and you'll see why in a moment. See this right here? This right here, you need to push on it and then pull off the fender flare. Always start this side. YouTube exclusive. While taking this off, feels like everything is gonna break. It's a lot of snap and lock here, but go gentle, you'll be okay. Be super careful taking this, and where you drop it is quite a large piece, and it is your paint job. Now onto this part. We got a couple push pins that need to come out. Right here, got this one out already. This one is here as well. Make sure you put these on a flat surface. I already put one here, so when the grill comes off, I gotta find it, but flat surface or pocket, that will work. So then what we're gonna do, use a flat top screwdriver, lift that up, then we're gonna go like so. And if you're wondering why I'm in here today, we have 26, feels like 31 degrees outside. There's no way this was getting done today outside. Way too hot, very humid here. Put this flat top in here. There we go. Last one. Now the next thing we're going to need is a 10mm socket, and we have 4. Next thing we need to do is remove the wiring harness connectors right here. And set them aside. They're telemarketers, they're always calling. So then this little clip right here, which holds down the connectors, that needs to come out as well. So just put that aside. I'm going to rest that right there. 8mm socket. So to the left and the right of the factory grill, we're just going to remove this fastener right here. These ones are for the headlights. You don't need to take those out. So we're going to get these out. Now that that's off, those 2 screws are out. The last thing to do on top here are these pins right here. So we're gonna do the same thing. We just pull it off. And we're gonna lay it on the ground upside down, and there's that messy clip that I lost. So then what we need is your 10 mil, and right here we have 4 screws on the left and right side of your grill. And then we need an 8 mil to remove the one right in the center. And then the next thing we're going to do, there's a splash guard at the bottom. This splash guard needs to come off. It's the only thing that's attached, keeping it together right now. All right, guys, so what I've done with the splash guard here is I've left all of these little plastic pins in it, so that way they won't get lost. You know right where they go. So the next thing we're going to do, these clips right here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're just gonna push down on these clips and it should come totally apart. So this is what you have. So now we're just gonna take this completely apart. The bottom piece we no longer need, because that's the part we're replacing. So then we're going to take our wiring harness that came with your Raptor grill and set it up. And now that these wires are all connected, we're just going to take the factory grill and put it on the Raptor grill. So now the wires, you're going to want to bring the wires before you snap it into place. You're going to want to bring your wires through right here, right next to where your connector goes. So then we're going to snap the grill together. Now that the 5 clips are snapped together and holding the new Raptor grill and the factory grill together, now we're going to reattach the splash guard. Now these screws right here, we have 2 on the left side and on the right side, plus the one in the center that we did earlier. We do not need to tighten those. There's nothing to attach that to, so that's fine. Just leave that as is. So right here we have 5 of the clips. I have 3, 4, and 5. So at this point, if you weren't changing the headlights, the LED lights that I'm about to put in, then this is ready to go back onto the truck. But we're going to hold off on that and get the lights installed. One other thing I wanted to tell you before we move forward, and I meant to mention earlier, do not turn the key on, start the truck, anything, because it's going to send a signal, says check engine on your truck, so don't make that mistake. Here we go, on to the headlight. Now the first thing we're going to need to get the top screws off is a 10 mil. And to take, actually I should say, the whole reason for changing the lights to LED today is because your grill has to come off anyway, so it's a good time to do it. All in one shot. Wow, I gotta say, Ford, these screws weren't in very snug. 2 or 3 turns and I can take them out. Guys, actually, put it in the comment section below. If you're a Ford guy, why in the world would they put 10 mils almost everywhere? When it comes to this one right here, 8 mil. I don't get it, but we got the socket. And we have a pin right here that needs to come out. Oh. Ooh, she's moving. I like it. All right, so here's the fun part. And I read that I should lift it up from the bottom and then just pull it out. Here we go. All right, guys, here we are, 35 minutes later. I'm gonna show you something that's gonna save you almost a good hour's worth of work. So, when this light comes out, you get all your screws out. Like I just said, this took literally about 35-40 minutes to get out. You see these snaps right here? They go on here. So when you're lifting out the headlight, you have to pull up. You have to pull up to get those snaps off because it felt like it was grounded to the truck. It would not come out. And like I said, 35 minutes later, if you don't learn anything else, make sure you learn that. Is to disconnect there you have it. Take our weather guards off. One I'm going to change is the high beam. There's that one. We've got notches around here. They match up with this, so you just need to line that up. And lock it into place. I'm going to tuck the wires back in, and here's our low beam. There we go. So then we're going to put our weather caps back on. Daylight's burning, but realistically, we're in the garage. It's all good. There we go. It's the tricky part. The part I need to attach is where it was the toughest to get. There she be, all snapped back into place. All right, plastic pin first. This will go right here. 10 mil. The LED lights are in. So all that's left at this point is just to put the grill back on. I am excited to see this done. All right, so it's time to get the grill back on. Let's put these wires up here out of the way. There, that's all snug. Honeycomb grill, gotta like it. That looks amazing. So I decided to put these in as well on each side. So as far as the wiring goes, I just got a twist tie on the electrical work here. I'm gonna leave that to the professionals. So all I have left to do right here is to connect these two, this one, and that one, and it is good to go. All I got left now is a couple of screws to put right here. I need to put the other piece on this with these screws, and that's it for today. All right, so everything's back together. Got all the push pins in, all the screws back in. I'm a little short, need to reach over here. There you have it, guys. There she is. That looks amazing. What do you think? Let me know. Let me know in the comment section below of any thing that you saw that I might have done that needs a little bit of work or needs a little tweaking here or there, but to me, this looks pretty amazing. So I'm gonna leave you here now. And click subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Hit the like button. Like I said, goes a long way for a YouTuber. Check out these lights. So anyway, I'll see you next video. Thanks for watching.